Dímelo, Bo, Dominican York. What's going on, mi gente? What is going on? Let's start it out with my scent of the day, which really began with a scandalo. I was rocking a scandalo for about 2 hours, and then, I don't know, se me pegó algo, and I've been wanting to wear it, and I thought about wearing it before I put on a scandalo. Danger Parfum. So I ended up actually spraying a couple sprays of Danger Parfum, and an interesting combo might become something that I kind of do a little more often. This combo right here, the sweetness and depth of Escándalo with the distinguished gentleman character of the Raja Danger Parfum. I'm having a wonderful day. This is a wonderful day, and I'm here babysitting my elder dog who is going through a bout of vertigo. So, I'm at home, ordered me some Domino's so I didn't have to go out. But these two right here, oh man, just lovely. Now, earlier this week, I did wear 69, it's Archives 69 from Etat Libre de Orange. And last night, I actually wore Santal Volcanique. And sometimes YouTube has been blocking me from posting, saying that video verification is needed. It is the most annoying thing to happen, man. And it happens like 4 or 5 times a week. And I don't get it because it says I've already submitted the video. So why does it keep popping up and then go away? YouTube, what's going on? Anyway, when I woke up, I still had Santal Volcanique on me, and really it was giving me a vibe of like a labdanum plumish vibe. And I was like, where the heck is that coming from? There's nowhere in the description that I get a a plummy or a labdanum-y dense sweetness from Santal Volcanique that I remember in any of the note breakdowns. But you guys tell me out there, how's your experience with Santal Volcanique from Mason Crivelli? Archive 69, on the other hand, this is one that is not for everybody. It's almost like, and I keep going back to this description, it's like being in a hospital environment almost. It's almost sanitary. It's an interesting wearing experience. It's not my go-to scent profile for sure, and I really don't have anything else in the collection that quite smells like it. But I do have days that I want to wear it. I do have days that I really want to wear it, and it's like my 4th or 5th wearing. Two somewhat greener fragrances that I think can, Patchouli Wood from Ajmal, really dense, really rich, really patchouli forward, and a woody dry down. I've only really had one full wearing. I kind of just played around with it this week, or this past week, past 7 days. But, I have worn this in the past for a full day's wear, actually twice. So this was my 3rd experience with it. I've had 2 full wearings, and it lasts all day on me. Now, I stay well hydrated, well lubricated, well moisturized. My wife has blessed me with plenty of different things to hydrate my skin with. And Patchouli Wood is exactly what the description says. It's a dense, thick, green patchouli experience with an amazing woody background. Really a great wear. And then you've got one that is soon to be discontinued, I think, from Sense of Wood. And this one is called Burnt Hinoki. Sense of Wood doesn't miss, guys. This experience is really mature. Very dry to me, very green and earthy. That's about as much I'm going to say to it. I only have really one full wearing with it. But it's one not to sleep on. If you have the opportunity and you see the bottle available and you enjoy a mature, earthy, green, woody experience. This is one to definitely get your nose on, sample. You may want the bottle. Rounding out the list for a few of the fragrances that I had the pleasure of wearing this week, we've got one of PDM's favored scent profiles. This is Herod, and a lot of people really enjoy Herod. You know, for a lot of people that don't like the house of PDM for one reason or another, they really seem to say that Herod is a great experience, even though most people don't get more than 4 or 5 hours out of it. That's not the case for me. I actually get a full day's wear. I get a minimum 7-8 hours, and I think the dry down, even though it remains a skin scent, lasts even longer. Because I've woken up, still enjoying the fragrance on me if I didn't shower that night. Yeah, this is a scent that may remind you a little bit of Tobacco Benin in some ways. Not exactly, but in some ways, right? We'll have to make a video and see how it compares, on strip, maybe on skin back to back. But that's a video for a future date. Right now, I just got to tell you that this is sweeter. Compared to Tobacco Benin, this is definitely sweeter, and that sweetness enhances the wearing experience. Now, it may be also that usually when I wear Herod, I've also used a body shower or a shower gel that is a tobacco or a sweet tobacco fragrance. So I kind of layer and lather and use a sweet tobacco body wash, then usually a vanilla body butter, and then go ahead with Herod. Now, Haultain is one that a lot of people do enjoy. A lot of people do enjoy Haultain for one reason or another, but I do see the similarities to Oud for Greatness, and if you don't like Oud for Greatness and possibly a little bit of Baccarat Rouge 540, you may not enjoy Haultain, right? Now, Haultain has grown on me. I did at first enjoy Oud for Greatness more, but Haultain has grown on me, and it almost gives me that Oud for Greatness Neo vibe. That's another comparison I've got to do. This between Oud for Greatness and Oud for Greatness Neo, and maybe even Oud for Greatness Happiness. Anyway, just wanted to share a couple things that I wore this month or this past week. Again, I've really enjoyed the things that I've worn this week. I hope you guys have a blessed one. Peace.